Hello, hello, Boldly Boss and crew. It's Kay here, and in today's video, we are going to talk trade lines, authorized users, and aka piggybacking. So let's get right to it. I've just ordered dinner, so I've got a few minutes before I have to run. So let's get to it. So I always start every video off with a quote. So here's one for you today. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming challenges is what makes life meaningful. So I hope you agree, because you know what? Every day is not going to be rose petals and sunshine, but if we can overcome it, we will appreciate the journey so much more, and it makes just the days meaningful. Who is this video for? As you know, this video is for every entrepreneur that is trying to increase their credit score, trying to build their credit profile, trying to eliminate debt. And it's also for my single mamas out there that are trying to raise hungry children. It's for you too. And yes, single daddies, I got you. So let's go ahead and get started. So what is piggybacking? Piggybacking is actually just it's a strategy that helps to boost your credit score. So basically what happens is you find someone that has good credit. For instance, let's say you were my friend and you came to me and you said, "Hey, I'm trying to apply for a credit card in a month and I want you to help me. Do you think that you could add me to your card?" So basically what happens is I would add my friend, better be a good friend though, that I really like, to my credit card as an authorized user. Okay, so when they become an authorized user, they then get all of my credit history, all of my credit profile. They get that transferred to their profile. Okay, because now they're an authorized user and they're piggybacking off of my good credit in order to build their credit. So, in other words, my trade line, so let's say it's a Bank of America card, and I am adding my good friend to my Bank of America card. So I add them to the card. So all of my payment history for the last 10 years that I've had with Bank of America, all of my payments, 100% payment history, the age of 10 years, my limit, which on that one I think is 10,000. So all of that would be transferred over to that authorized user. It would start showing up on their credit file as well. So now they've got the age that I have, that 10-year age, that $10,000 limit, and that perfect payment history now is all on their card as well. So that is essentially how it works. A trade line is simply just an account listed on your credit report. That's all the trade line is, okay? So piggybacking is just a way to improve your score by borrowing someone else's information, okay, for as long as you're on that account. Now, remember that a joint account is not the same as authorized user account. Authorized users are not responsible for the whatever's charged on that card. However, with a joint account, if you have a joint account with somebody, both people on that account, because it's a joint account, are responsible and are liable for anything that's charged up on that card. So for me, in order to protect myself, if I was letting someone else borrow my credit history, then I would not send them a credit card. The credit cards would all come to my house. So they would never get access to my credit card unless they were a real good friend. I mean, they'd have to be real good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, real good. I mean, I wouldn't even give my kids access. They'd have to get their own, okay? So it would need to be someone that I knew it was for a short period of time to help them to get the cards that they need, and this was just the last thing to help them boost their credit. So I hope that makes sense. If not, drop me a comment in the comment section and I will help you out. So how does it work? Again, I've explained it, but credit limit increases whatever that authorized user has on his or her credit limit will be added to your report. So did I say that backwards? I might have, but just like the example I just gave. So let's say that my credit age is 10 years, my Bank of America card is $10,000, and I have perfect payment history. All of that would go to that my friend's credit profile, okay? And so what it does is it increases their age. Like, let's say that they had a new profile. For instance, I might do this with my nephew. He's got a brand new profile. He's got like one card on there. So I might give him my age. So I add him to my Bank of America card. It gives him my age, that 10-year age. It gives him perfect payment history, and it gives him that 10K limit. So he has scored, okay? So now he's building up his file, so he adds a couple of trade lines, a couple of my accounts to his file, and now he can go out and get credit because he's got a new profile. So we just add a bunch of positive things to your credit profile to make it better so that you can go out and get the funding that you need, okay? So I hope that that makes sense. But remember, and I guess I'll go through this on the tips section also, or I might not have put it in there. If you use someone, if you're going to be added to someone's account, you better make sure that that person has good payment history. They have good credit, because let's say that they've added you as an authorized user and then they miss a payment. Oh man, then it looks like you've missed a payment. So you want to make sure whatever that history is, that it's good history, and that it's a person that has good habits, good spending habits, that's going to pay their bill off, that's going to always pay 100% of the time, on time, every time. You just got to make sure. If not, don't even ask them to add you, because it's not going to be worth it, okay? Okay, so types of credit piggybacking. We've talked about the traditional way, which is like you, a family member or a friend, you get added to their report. So that's pretty cool. Or you can go the for-profit way, where there's companies out there that you pay a fee to them, and then they match you with someone that's got good credit, and the person with good credit adds you to their card. It costs money though. So the cons for this, it costs money. You're giving your personal information to somebody you don't even know. It's a short-term solution. So normally it's like 60 days or something like that they would add you. You guys work out and determine the amount of time that you're going to be added, but they would add you for a short period of time. And then when they take you off, you're going to lose all that history and go back to where you were at. So you want to make sure that whatever funding you're going to get, that you get it while you still got that good history from the person with good credit on your credit. And then once you've gotten your funding, then it'll change. For a traditional piggybacking, like if you use a friend or a family member, there's no fee, there's no complicated terms. But again, if they make poor financial decisions or they miss a payment, you are affected. But that's a con for both, not just for the traditional. But it's free, and it's just your friend or family member saying, "Hey, I love you, and let me help bring you to where I'm at." So it's a cool thing. So tips. Let me give you a couple tips. Remember that there are some banks that do not even report authorized users, such as Community Bank. They don't report authorized users. So if you added somebody to one of those cards or one of your store cards, it's not going to matter, because they don't report. Also, another tip, American Express does not report age. So if I added you to my American Express card and you were somebody with a brand new credit profile and you needed it for the age, then it's not going to work, because American Express doesn't even report that age and that history. So not going to work. Remember, it can take trade lines, which are just accounts on your credit report. It can take it 30 to 45 days to appear on your credit profile. So if I added you to my Bank of America card, it could take 30 to 45 days for that to report on your credit report. Okay. Remember, and this is something that I had to learn the hard way, because I went out and I spent money on trade lines before I knew what the heck I was doing. Only add trade lines to clean credit profiles. Once you repair your credit, once you have a clean profile, then get the trade lines. Okay. Once you've already been repaired and now you're ready to go, you're ready to build, you're ready to add those trade lines. The trade line helps give your file better data points, but it's not going to clean up trash credit. So I always say it like this, and I told my friend this the other day, my best girl. I said, look, adding a trade line on bad credit is like adding deodorant to funky underarms. It's not going to help that much. I mean, you're funky. Instead of just taking a shower and cleaning yourself, you're just trying to put deodorant on, and that's not going to work. And a trade line cannot repair when you've got so many derogatories, late payments, charge-offs, 50 inquiries on your report, and you're just trying to add a trade line thinking that this is going to help you, and it's not. It is not. You cannot cover up funk with deodorant. You need to wash that funk and then go put some deodorant on. So I hope I have made sense. I hope I didn't talk too fast, but you can go back, you can watch this video again, and really, hopefully you will understand. But if not, leave a message in the comments and I'm here to help. Again, I am not super edited. This is one shot to do it right before dinner comes, but I hope I was able to help you guys understand trade lines a little bit better and understand how you can boost your score fast by adding these trade lines. But again, only once you have that credit that is repaired and ready to go and ready to add those trade lines. So it's one of the fastest ways to boost your credit score once you are ready to do so. All right, if you like what I put down today, then I want you to give it 2 thumbs up. I want you to subscribe. Tell me you subscribed. Tell me where you're from. I am, of course, in the great state of Texas, and it is a chilly day here. We had a cold front, and I think it's like 50 degrees. So we're a little chilly here, but we are doing A-okay, and happy to be recording this video. If you don't ever want to miss anything that I'm telling you about increasing your credit, eliminating debt, then go ahead and hit that bell notification so that you won't miss it. All right, remember this, my lovely kings and queens, my lovely champions. Collaboration over competition is key. Now you keep boldly bossing up, take control of your credit, your debt, and your financial future. And I will see you in the next video. If there's something that you want me to talk about in regards to credit or eliminating debt that I haven't talked about, which I'm just new and just starting making these videos, then let me know, because these are for you. I am doing this to help every single mom and every entrepreneur to take control of your credit profile, take control of your financial life, and let's do this. We can all build, we can all grow. There's enough for all of us. So join me in the journey, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.